Gemini, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card within the spread. Here we go. Whew. All right. So we're hitting up your protagonist and antagonist with 2 major arcana right off the bat. Okay, so your protagonist is the Lover's card. Now, if you've been around this channel for a little while, you know that I do not hyper-focus on love, finance, or career. I hyper-focus on self-care. Okay, so this card here is about choices. It's also about intimacy. It's also about balancing out the energies within. That is a choice. We either choose to deal with something in a healthy manner and balance out those energies, or this would be the devil card and it would be talk about balancing things out in a more negative or addictive type energy, right? And then we have the hermit here. So what this tells me is that you are making the choices to emotionally separate yourself from a particular person or a group of people in order to go within and find an inner become more intimate with yourself. Really look for the authenticity of why do I do these things? Why do I act this way? Why do I say these things? So you're actually trying to figure out the inner workings of you. This is an active choice because you're hoping to get some positivity out of it. So you're planting seeds for a happier, healthier future because the pentacles can be about health, can be about wealth, can be about time management. As a subset of time management, who you spend your time with greatly affects your mental health. You see, it kind of goes in a circle there. Health, wealth, time management. Time management links right back into health. And the healthier you are, the more work you can put into growing wealth. You see what I mean? So you're not working on any one of these things in particular. You're working on all of these things in particular in the hopes that all of them will grow. It takes strategy and it takes a lot of planning and it's not very easy. The King of Swords is like the chess player of the deck. He has to have a point and a counterpoint and know his resources and know how his resources move and what he can do with them and what their limitations are. But ultimately, he manages forward movement. And what for? Hope. Hope in having better resources as an outcome. So it feels to me, Gemini, like you were influenced by too many outside forces for a while. And you're recognizing in order to really make things right, you have to find that inner voice, that authenticity that says, this is who I am and this is who I want. Because it seems to me like you've been pulled in a lot of different directions by a lot of different value systems, institutions, people. You're just in need of some grounding because you want to see what you define as valuable, not what the rest of the world thinks is valuable. And this is giving you more of a sense of balance, more than ever before. You're not looking to join in any major unions or contracts or sign any deals or get into any deep relationships because you're too busy taking stock of what you have and trying to restore this balance first. So again, you're making a choice to go at it alone and shape what is valuable and grow what is valuable to you on your terms in order to feel more balanced on the other side. You're not looking for the influence of other people in this process. Because in order to gain the upper hand, you need to make a major transformation before you can move forward. Gemini, this is a very mature approach. I want to say, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I did a reading for you guys. Let me see. Yep. Just last week, the last reading, and I'll rearrange the playlist when I'm done uploading these. So you can go to the playlist, click on Gemini, and that very first one on there should be last week's read, because I always do from the most recent moving backwards. It was called A Grown-Up Glow-Up. Gemini, I see you taking a much slower and much more mature approach to the same problems that you were dealing with 2 years ago. But there's a certain mental and emotional growth that has happened that's causing you to really recognize, it used to be, you used to say things like, why doesn't this person like me? Why didn't I get that job? Why did this happen to me? So you're coming out of a victim mindset and you're recognizing that you have a responsibility within your actions. More so than anybody else. So now you're starting to say, well, why did I put myself into that situation? Or what can I do better to get that job? Or, that sort of thing. And I like it because you're recognizing these difficult things that you're overcoming are forms of transformation that come along with the ability to grow, that the choices are yours to make, and that if you keep searching within, you'll find the balance that you need to become a better version of you. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next week.